So speaking of Elon Musk, we talk about how addicted people are to social media, but what's hilarious is that I genuinely think that a large part of Elon Musk's mental condition that people don't talk about is his straight up addiction to social media and to the platform that he literally bought. Part of the reason he bought it was to tweak the algorithm in his favor, right? So that more people would see his posts, so that he could ban his critics and stuff like that. But check out this, guys. And don't get me wrong, everyone, myself included, can be caught on their phone in a social setting. It's not like, it's the worst thing ever. But this is a New Year's Eve party at Mar-a-Lago. The one night of the year you're really supposed to kind of celebrate good times, hang out with people that are close to you. And check this out. Here's Elon Musk. Captured on video by some random person, apparently Muha Master. So I'm at this party and Elon and Trump. Yeah, you're at Mar-a-Lago. No shit. Either way, let's take a look. I don't want to get copyright for the music, but either way, as soon as Elon Musk realizes that he's being filmed, he puts his phone in his pocket and starts to basically take the cue from Trump to pretend like he's having a good time, pretend like, oh yeah, I like music too. I like a party. I am a human being. Let's do a little jig or something like my friend Donald Trump. But you could tell here that as much as I hate Donald Trump, he actually is a human being, right? Donald Trump actually is capable of dancing to a beat. He's capable of having a decent time. He's capable of celebrating New Year's Eve, quite frankly. Elon Musk is not. Elon Musk is literally on Twitter as this is going down, arguing with random trolls, people, criticizing his position on H-1B immigrant visas. He's lost the fucking plot. Imagine being so miserable. Imagine having all that money. You're the richest man in the entire world. And there you are sitting next to the next president of the United States, who you basically just single-handedly elected with your money. You now control this guy. And you can't even just live in the moment. You can't even just enjoy a freaking moment with this dude who's supposed to be your friend.
Yeah, it really reminds me of Luigi Mangione, because he talked about how in his manifesto, Americans don't have a single fable or parable or well-known anecdote about the poor man who knows more and lives a better life than the richest man in the entire village, right? He talks about how all other cultures have that. America doesn't have that because we worship at the altar of capital so sincerely and so truly that even when artists like Oliver Stone try so hard to create a image of evil and greed and narcissism like Gordon Gekko, people actually say, oh, I want to be just like that guy. People dressed up like Patrick Bateman for Halloween and like tongue-in-cheek were like, yeah, he's kind of badass though, he chops people up. You know what I mean? The point goes over people's heads because they can't understand it. The last point I'll make, and then I'll pass it back to you, is all I'm saying is that Elon Musk, it's better than any fiction that could have ever been written. This guy who has everything. He's the richest man in the world, but his children don't love him. He can't make friends. The whole world is looking at him and they're all like, yeah, we'd rather not.
Yeah. And I just think what's funny, and that what Elon Musk might be realizing at this point, is that those people, you're right, like the Gordon Geckos or whatever, they had charisma, right? Elon Musk has none of that. He desperately wants to be liked. But what he's realized at this stage in his life is that he's so uncool that the only people that will like him are like these terminally online Nazis, essentially, the people that he's pandering to by changing his Twitter profile picture to like a Pepe frog and his name to Kekius Maximus, right? But he doesn't even respect those people. He thinks they're all low IQ idiots that can't be good engineers for Tesla or whatever, hence the need to import a bunch of foreign-born workers, right? So he truly, and it's funny too, because I feel like there was a point where he was more charismatic. Like, I've never been an Elon Musk fan, but there was a time back like 10 years ago where he did seem to genuinely project a sort of like, I'm a genius, I'm a really smart, scientific minded person. But he didn't seem so much like an edgelord, right? Like, he would say edgy things, he would say provocative things, but he didn't seem mentally ill. Nowadays, Elon Musk just seems like he's a really rich guy with a drug addiction and mental health issues, and like he's taking it out on everyone else via his, buying of X and all these other endeavors.
Yeah, I think what it comes down to is, one, I don't want to say anything out of turn because I don't know. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not that familiar with drugs on a granular level, right? I only know my own experience. I've never done K before, but do you think that his routine use of ketamine could be contributing to his ability to lose touch with reality,
Yes.
his need to kind of exist online, his need to perfectly curate this? Because I remember being annoyed personally when Elon Musk went on Joe Rogan the first time and he smoked. And I was like, that was when Elon was starting to turn for me. And I started to kind of get graded by him because I thought it was stupid how important it was for him to come across as being a smart guy. Like, oh, I'm such a troubled genius. Like, I hate that stupid shtick. Okay, it's so tired and overdone. It's like, okay, you're the richest man in the world. It must be so hard to be in your brain. I don't think people would like it in my brain. It's very hard to turn it. Oof. And I'm like, yeah, shut up, asshole. Okay, I would anybody would trade places with you in a heartbeat. Okay, but there were still some things about him that I found relatable. Like he married the same chick twice, got divorced twice, both times no prenup. I was like, that's a baller, dude. That's a guy that's a gambler. I respect that. We started to have a lot more crazy, racist, Ku Klux Klan Elon moments, and a lot less. Oh yeah, he takes chances. He shoots shots. He married the same lady twice, no prenup. That's relatable. You know what I mean? It was the
I guess it's
cake.
relatable. I wouldn't fucking do that shit.
Oh, dude, that's a little relatable. You're like, she's the hottest chick you're ever gonna sleep with. She's the mother of your children. She's like, I'll give it another shot. Come on, bring the family back together. You know?
No, I mean, I guess that what the lack of the prenup thing. I'm always like, I can never understand rich people that don't do a prenup when they get. I'm like, what, are you fucking stupid? Like, do you not know statistical, like how this is statistically likely to end? What are you?
It's a gambling man. That's relatable.
I'm just saying that part will never make much sense to me. But either way, also he has like, doesn't he have like 20 kids with like 8 different women?
I'm sure he does, man. He was really shooting for the moon. He thought that he picked the best mother. He's gonna get rounded out. You know what I mean? It was like Goldilocks and the 4 brides. You know, he tasted all the porridge and he was like, no, I fucked up when I thought it was too cold, but actually it was just right earlier. You know. Anyway, I'm kidding.
Either way, we do have to shout out the patrons. We got a little bit carried away bashing on Elon Musk. There's more of that to come, guys. In addition to PBD, another immigrant MAGA cheerleader who has been taken to task by the MAGA base himself. It's hilarious when these rich elitist Republicans who are themselves immigrants, when they all of a sudden realize that, oh, this crowd of dumbasses that I've courted hates immigrants.
Yeah,
we're gonna see that a few different times. But like I said, before we get into that, huge shout out to the Patreon community. Really appreciate all you guys for supporting the show.